This is going to be a quick walkthrough of an editing session here with the Prairie Brass Band located in the Chicagoland area, and how I put together the multiple takes that go into what will be a seamless final take. These are unmixed, and you can see the entire Pro Tools session here stretching on into, well, you can do the math, 540 minutes. And this is actually the second, third, and fourth sessions. First session is in a different Pro Tools session. The piece that we're working on here is a winter favorite called Winter Wonderland. And if we start to take a look at the edits, this is the final comp right there. And this is still what needs to be added to it. These are each of the takes I've pulled from the actual takes in the session. So let me explain what that means. Here on the left is, so here's a final comp from the previous piece, which was called Cornet Carolyn. And then Winter Wonderland. This is the actual Pro Tools recording from the recording session, which was 8 months ago or something. And you can see there's takes here, which are obviously in my take list here. Take 1, take 2, take 3, take 4, 5, etc. And they're all different, and in this particular take, they were also jumping back and forth, doing the beginning at the end, just a couple places where they have fills here, for example, in take 8. I can look at my notes and actually see what that is specifically, but you can listen to it. This is towards the end. So that's just the ending of the piece. There's some singing parts here where they were working on stuff. A bunch of false starts. And luckily, I had assistant engineers who took great notes. So shout out to those guys. Yeah, Omar, Adam, Ivan, Patrick, Brad, Cody, Frank, Jeremy, all did a great job. So this is actually what we're looking at right now. Getting this fill, the drum fill, correct. So I've got a couple options. So forth. Okay, so 3 different options there. Take 2, take 3, and take 4 all have that fill in them. The one with the best fill on the drums is actually take 3, I think. But you'll hear at the end, the horns don't come in quite right. There's kind of a thing. So, we've got to fix that. So what I'm going to do is take 3 into probably take 4. I think. Check it out. So we go down to our take list here, where I'll play through the whole thing and kind of walk through the takes. And I've got these kind of set up and ready to go here. So you can see what's going on. So this here is on the left, this part selected. That is take 11. This is, or maybe this is take 11, going into take 5, which I think then will go into take 7, and so forth. Anyway, I've got them lined up, and I'll show you putting them all together here. So I love that. Boom, that last note there. This chord is real nice. It could be more aggressive. Let's just kind of listen, make sure. But you can hear this one a little out of tune. So I'd rather have something that's nice and in tune than the aggressiveness in this particular point, because the drum fill will give me that excitement. So I don't need this. This is not like the final note of the piece. Something where you might err on the side of excitement over the tuning. In this case, I'll be going the other direction. Let's see how this sounds. Alright, then we grab this take, which is take 7, and I want that kick drum hit right there. That's what I want from this one, because he slams it and nails the cymbal. It's got a lot of excitement, which is exactly what I want. So I bring it over and do a rough sort of lineup, make sure I've got the timing right. You don't skip any bars or beats or anything. Right, obviously that wouldn't work if you listen to it. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2. So that would be a 9-beat fill, which would be quite progressive in Winter Wonderland. We're not going to do that. But we have to watch our cymbals and stuff here. So I'm just going to kind of check out what's going on. What's that? That could be useful. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can edit it there. I think I missed. Hold on. So what I sometimes like to do is actually click right on the peak of the file I'm moving, and then drag until my cursor is right on the peak of the thing I'm replacing. Like so. Boop. Then usually you're pretty close. Like that. Bam. Alright, let's listen. I don't know if you can hear it when I'm recording through the crappy speaker microphone here on the computer, but there's a little click in there. There's a little from the edit. Mainly on the right side, which you probably can't hear it all in this video. But we got to make sure that that's clean as we can get it, and then we put in our crossfade. And I think that's... shoot. Connection loss. I think I just lost my... Did I get it back? That's pretty cool. My mouse just died. So then all I would do is go in and put in a little crossfade. If we zoom out here, I don't have another mouse out right now, so I can't really switch this up quickly. Shit. Which means I also really can't kind of stop the screen recording. Okay, we got another mouse now. We'll be fine. So yeah, if you're actually watching this, sorry about that. But I should be up here in 1 second. Just plug this into my USB. There we go. All right, we've got a mouse. It's not the best mouse, but it'll work. So. Cool. You always got your little zoom keys, which I think are very useful. So now I put in a little crossfade. Not that big, not that big. I still want the attack. Boom. You can check it out, make sure it's good. Yeah. I think that looks pretty good. And that's one edit. Now, actually play it from the top here and walk through all the edits you can hear. So it starts off with some jingle bells. Those are from take 11. That's take 12, and that's take 11 again. So if you look right here, you can see there's one note. One note from take 12, and that's because take 11, unfortunately, had a cacked on that high, very high note with the high trumpet. So if you listen real carefully, you can hear there's a slight difference in the percussion there, but it's a much cleaner. Now we're on to take 5. Now we're on to take 11 again. So, right here, that little bit there is actually take 5, right? So from the beginning it goes take 11 to take 5, or to take 12, back to take 11, to take 5, then to take 11, then on to take 5, then we continue to scroll over. Sorry, I used to have my other mouse. This is our biggest take of the whole piece right there, is that huge take 5. Then back to take 11, then to take 7, then to take 5, then to take 7, then to take 10. And that's the whole edit. So I'll play it again. Here we go. I won't stop it this time. Take 12 and take 11. Here comes take 5. And at A here is take 11. Oh, shit, no. There was an additional take. We're now on take 11 in there. And now, of course, it stops. There are actually a couple other edits in there, but I'll just keep moving. This all here is take 11. Now we're going on to, you see the markers up here. Let's see. And here comes D. D is going to be take 5. Swing field changes slightly, but it works. Then we're going into take 11 again. into take 5. Take 7. So, you can probably see here, then we have 3 or 4 more takes, and then we're done. It's a lot, and you got to put them together each very carefully, but that's the process.